Welcome, and thank you for watching our other videos pertaining to the RV. We continue our series on the truth and what you should know. But first, hit the like and subscribe button and support the channel, and don't forget to share this video and others with friends and family, especially those who are in other gurus groups. Yes, we know they are being held captive in those channels and told not to listen to J-Boy or anyone on his team. But it's time to stop listening to those gurus and help break the chains that's binding those individuals in those other channels. Okay, let's get started. The Truth Part 2. In our last video, we spoke about the gurus that committed fraud and lied to everyone about everything. If you haven't seen that video, please go to the channel and watch the Truth Part 1. So, here are 5+1 things you need to know. Number 1. There are no 800 numbers coming to your email address. Let me ask you a question. Who is sending that 800 number to you? You were told to sign up to Seeds of Wisdom, Blessed Ideas, DNR Recaps, and other channels to be on a registry that would send you details on who to call and set up an appointment to go to a redemption center. The problem is, you were told to give personal information over the phone to someone you don't even know, and to top it all off, the gurus who basically all are criminals told you to do this. Why? Here are the additional reasons not to trust these so-called gurus or anyone connected to them. Number 1. Financial motives. Gurus often prioritize profit over genuine guidance, focusing on extracting money from their followers rather than providing valuable insights or teachings. They tell fabricated stories of major intel, which plays on the minds of their victims, causing them to feed them their hard-earned money. Number 2. Fabricated connections. Many gurus claim to have connections to influential or authoritative figures, such as those in the military or government, to enhance their credibility. They mention an alliance connection. There are no alliances. The alliances are the gurus. Their alliance to each other all over the world. From Wolverine in Australia to Charlie Ward in England to the United States, where we deal with liars and multi-level marketing thieves and individuals who are full of deception and are spineless individuals. Yes, we're talking about the likes of Chaz Carter of PPN and Dallas, Tressie Trek, Holly, Simply Lynn, Mark Z, Charlie Ward, Wolverine, Captain Marvel Jr., Mike Penny, TWC, Donnie Isaac, TNT Tony, all of Seeds of Wisdom, Bruce Frank 26, Beverly Judy Byingen, Ginger, Nader, Phil G, Melanie Hines, Amiel Alston, Ed, Chance, Shelton, Whiplash, Mr. Black, Storm, Okie Girl, Agent 99, and so many more admins and self-proclaimed gurus that either support the lies or have a hand in collecting funds for their alliance, and mainly to support the narrative that the revaluation process will happen tomorrow. None of these people have connections and have played with your intelligence. However, these connections are exaggerated or entirely fabricated to manipulate followers into believing in their authority and legitimacy. Let's move on. Number 3. Manipulative tactics. By creating false narratives and exploiting psychological vulnerabilities, gurus engage in manipulative tactics to gain followers' trust and attention. This includes leveraging perceived connections and authority to establish a sense of superiority and influence over their audience. They feel you're stupid and will not think for yourselves. They are counting on this. Some of you have helped them gain control without knowing it. They manipulated you in believing in them and made you pass it on to others just like you. And then, boom, hook, line, and sinker to the fools they believed you were. You gave them you. Number 4. Deceptive practices. Gurus employ deceptive practices to maintain their followers' loyalty and financial support, often by perpetuating myths or promoting unrealistic promises of success and enlightenment. One of them is the medbed technology. They knew that dangling the medbed in front of people who were needing to be healed would allow their narrative to be played out. Get to those who are sick and gullible. They also knew that pushing a rate into your mind would have you daydreaming about money and how rich you will be. So, they told you something passed on to them from other gurus that either died or no longer are in the RV. There are many more deceptive tactics, too many to list in this video. Before we get to number 5, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons and support the channel by sharing with others. They need to know the truth. Number 5. Dependency and control. By fostering a dependency on their guidance and teachings, gurus exert control over their followers, exploiting their trust and vulnerability for personal gain while discouraging critical thinking and independent decision-making. When challenged on their podcast or social media platforms like YouTube and Telegram, the gurus block and ban those that question them. Wolverine, Mark Z, Simply Lynn, Bev, Shelton and Mr. Black, right along with Sunshine. Not the one from Harlem Nights, PPN Seeds of Wisdom, TWC. Storm and so many others have kicked people out of their channels for questioning them or challenging the intel they have provided. Several have threatened members personally and violated their freedom of speech and rights as a human being. Wow, talk about control. These gurus are sick. They have told members they have a right to go to any social media page, but there is one they will not tolerate members being in. The reality room. The one room where the truth about every guru and the information they have spewed out is debunked. Everything from 800 numbers to emails and obtaining trust. There is so much misinformation coming from these gurus that it's a hard task to curve to get people to think for themselves and come out of the matrix they were put in. This is just part 2 of the truth about gurus and the RV. Stay tuned for more information that is important for investors. There is one more thing to add to all of this. Stay away from buying Iranian rial and anyone that is selling it to you. If you have purchased this currency and you are not in that country, go to our website at www.therealityroom.org and fill out a statement against the person who sold it to you and provide your receipts. Beware of anyone selling gold through Goldco and report them as well. It's time to take them down, one by one. You deserve better than what has been presented to you. Wake up now, or suffer the consequences. Make sure you fill out the victim statements. The authorities have already been contacted, and now it's time to let them do their jobs. Take your life back and demand the truth. The RV is not the problem. It's the gurus and the people that follow them that makes this process harder than what it's not. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for part 3.